Welcome to Grit. This is Grit by Dr. Abiola Salami, a platform created for young people who choose to grow, rise, innovate, and thrive against the odds in their country.
Day 2. This is Grit with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist and the executive coach for highly aspirational young Africans. I am your companion on this journey to grow, rise, innovate, and thrive against all the odds in your country. I am passionate about serving young people ages 18 to 40 who have been underrated, overlooked, misunderstood, underestimated, and underpaid, but have chosen to build their own table, their own brand, their own influence, and their future. This is why I created Grit. Today, we'll be discussing from excuses to execution. And I really hope that the episode of yesterday, you wrote your decision in the comment section of the broadcast yesterday. If you did not do so, please go ahead and post your decision on the comment section of the broadcast for yesterday.
This is Grit by Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist and executive coach for high aspirational young people across the globe.
The Peak Performer Africa invites every young African to join other exceptional young Africans
at Emerge 2025, a special career and enterprise workshop designed to sharpen your mind and power up your future. This is not just another talk shop. Here, you will master emotional intelligence, learn skills robots can't replace, and connect with leaders who want to see you win. Are you tired of waiting for opportunities? Then create one with the right mindset, network, and skills. Spots are limited. Register now at tppafrica.com/emerge.
This is Grit by Dr. Abiola Salami, a platform created for young people who choose to grow, rise, innovate, and thrive against the odds in their country.
Hey champion, let's talk. Let's talk about that thing we all do. The quiet little habit that steals our future with a soft voice and a believable reason. I am talking about excuses. You know them. I know them. They wear different clothes, but they all serve the same purpose. What's the purpose? To keep you safe, but stuck. To make you feel better, but do nothing better. And let me say it plain, excuses are expensive. They cost you time. They cost you clarity. They cost you the confidence you haven't even built yet. And worst of all, they cost you opportunity. Now, I'm not here to shame you. I'm not even here to act like I haven't made excuses myself. I have been there. I'll start when I have more time. Another excuse, I just need to feel ready. Another excuse we often make. Now, here are the excuses we often make. I'll start when I have more time. Or, I just need to feel ready. Or, the economy is bad. It's not the right season. Or, data is too expensive. Or, nobody's supporting me. Or, what if I fail again? Does any one of this sound familiar? Here's the thing. Every single one of those statements may feel true, but they are not facts. They are fear in disguise. And Grit doesn't let fear run the show. Let me tell you a story. There was a guy who wanted to start a podcast, but he kept saying, I need a studio, I need a mic, I need a better phone, I need. So he waited, and 2 years passed. Then one day, he sees another guy, same age, less following, less resources. This guy was recording voice notes and uploading them as episodes. Boom! That guy starts blowing up. Why? Because he stopped waiting for the right conditions and he started moving with conviction. That is the difference. One was led by comfort, the other one was led by commitment. You see, comfort feels good short term, but it steals growth long term. Comfort will whisper to you, stay here, it is warm, it is safe. But your comeback story, it starts the moment you walk out of your comfort zone with nothing but vision and grit. Let me break it down for you like this. There are two types of people in this life. One, those who protect their excuses, and two, those who protect their execution. And you can't be both. Either you will defend your comfort or you will build your comeback. So let me ask you this, and I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. What excuses have you been feeding?
The Made for More Accelerator program is here to equip you for the leadership journey ahead. With structured learning on productivity, communication, relationship building, executive presence, and emotional intelligence, who will equip you to get the kind of leader who inspires change, builds wealth, and breaks limits. You will gain opportunities that will stretch you, mentors that will challenge you, and a circle that won't let you play small because you are built for more. At the Made for More Accelerator program, we'll equip you to own the room between your team and build a legacy. It is time to grow and for the leader your vision deserves. If you're ready to grow into that leader you know you're meant to be, visit www.abiolachamp.com/made4more or hello@abiolachamp.com to reserve your seat. Made for More Accelerator Program. Cohort 4 is holding from the 11th to the 15th of August 2025. Made for More Accelerator Program, creating the future today.
This is Greet by Dr. Abiola Salami, a platform created for young people who choose to grow, rise, innovate, and thrive against the odds in their country.
I ask you again, what excuses have you been feeding? What story have you been telling yourself to explain why you are not growing, why you are not learning, why you are not launching, why you are not charging, why you are not speaking up? You see, your excuses are very good at sounding reasonable, and that's how they survive. They wear logic like a suit. But grit will say, if it costs me my growth, I can't afford it anymore. If it costs me my rising, I can't afford it anymore. If it costs me my innovation, I can't afford it anymore. If it costs me to thrive, I can't afford it anymore. But if it helps me to grow, to innovate, to rise, to thrive, that is exactly what I want to do. So here's what I want you to do today, and it might sting a little bit. I want you to grab 2 of your top excuses, and I want you to rewrite them as power statements. So we want to rewrite our excuses as power statements, and let me give you some examples. For example, maybe you have an excuse that says, I have no time. I have no time. That is an excuse. Let us write a power statement from that. The power statement is, I will create 30 minutes daily to build my next level. I have no time is the excuse. I will create 30 minutes daily to build my next level is the power statement. Another example, I don't have the money. That's an excuse. And here's the power statement. I will start with what I have and grow from there. Remember that excuse? I don't have the money. The power statement is, I will start with what I have and grow from there. Another example of an excuse, I don't have support. The power statement to that is, I will be my own first believer. I don't have support as an excuse. The power statement you are writing is, I will be my own first believer. Let me give you one more example. Another excuse says, I'm not good at it. Write this power statement instead of that excuse of I'm not good at it. The power statement is, I will learn by doing. That's how every expert started. I will learn by doing. That is how every expert started. So I want you to now rewrite your own excuse. Grab 2 of your top excuses. They may be in the examples I've given. They may not be in the examples I've given. Write your 2 excuses, then write a power statement in place of those excuses. Because every time you rewrite an excuse into a power statement and an action, you break a chain.
Everywhere you look, you'll see exceptional Africans, innovators, leaders, legacy founders, and everyday heroes, driving progress and shaping our continent's story. At the Peak Performer Awards 2025, we honour these trailblazers, and this is your chance to put their names in lights. Who inspires you? Whose impact deserves recognition? Nominate them today, whether it's a dynamic entrepreneur, a public servant with integrity, a young visionary changing the game, a woman in leadership, or a legacy founder with decades of visionary contributions in their space. Visit www.tppafrica.com/awards to submit your nominations. Let's celebrate excellence, amplify impact, and build the Africa we all believe in. The Peak Performer Awards is where champions are honoured and legacies are celebrated. Be part of it. Nominate today.
This is Greet by Dr. Abiola Salami, a platform created for young people who choose to grow, rise, innovate, and thrive against the odds in their country.
Every time you choose execution over excuses, over emotions, you build a new version of you. The version that doesn't just talk about potential, but the version that activates your potential. Now, I know what you are thinking. Somebody is asking, but Dr. Abiola Salami, what if I try and I fail again? Valid question. But let me tell you this loud and clear. Failure is feedback. It is not a final judgment. The only real failure is sitting in the same spot next year with the same excuses, praying for a new life but repeating old patterns. That is what failure looks like. Today, I want you to get angry enough to move, angry enough at wasted time, angry enough at settling, angry enough to delete the apology letter you keep writing to your dreams, because here's what I know for sure. You are not too late, you are not too small, you are not too far behind. You just need to stop negotiating with delay. Let me repeat today's truth to you. Comfort is the enemy of your comeback. So when you hear your brain whisper, let's rest a bit more, ask yourself, is this comfort helping me or is it hiding me? Grit doesn't mean you won't feel afraid. It means you will move while you feel afraid. That is what real courage is. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to continue in spite of the feeling of fear. All right, let's bring it home. Here's your task for today. Write down 2 of your favorite excuses, the ones you know have been holding you hostage. Then rewrite them into power statements. Not as poetry or a rap so that they sound like a bang. No, you write them as a contract with yourself. If you want to go further, share one of them in the comment section and also post one of them on social media with the hashtag GRIT@DAS. Grit, capital GRIT, small letter BY, and capital DAS. Hashtag GRIT@DAS. Now, you are writing this contract to yourself, and let us see you shift. Let us clap for your clarity. Let us hold you accountable, because this tribe is not just about listening, it is about becoming. And becoming starts when excuses end. Let me leave you with this final question. If you didn't believe any of our excuses, let me leave you with this final question. If you didn't believe any of your excuses, what would you start doing today? Now, go do it. Let's move. Let's grow. Let's execute, because your next level is not waiting on motivation. It is waiting on your movement. If you know a friend, a colleague, a relative, or anyone that should hear this particular episode on From Excuses to Execution, share this link with them. Let us build a generation of young Africans that can grow, rise, innovate, and thrive against all odds without excuses. Remember to join us at Emerge 2025 on August 19th, where some of the community members of GRIT will be winning some cash for their active participation. Register at www.tppafrica.com/emerge-free. It is free to register. This is GRIT with Dr. Abiola Salami. Grow, rise, innovate, and thrive against all odds. You can also pre-order my book, Grit: How to Grow, Rise, Innovate, and Thrive Against All the Odds in Your Country. Visit www.tppafrica.com/books to pre-order yours. And make sure you join us at the Peak Performer Festival in October for the Emerging Leaders Summit, where hundreds of young professionals, creatives, entrepreneurs will come together to connect, exchange ideas, and celebrate with other high-achieving young people. You can't afford to miss the energy in the room. Visit www.tppafrica.com to reserve your seat. Tomorrow, we will be discussing the truth about discipline, where you would see the difference between motivation and grit, because motivation fades, but grit doesn't. And until then, always remember, I love you, I believe in you, and I look forward to celebrating your back-to-back success. Until the next time, keep rocking your world like a champion.
Thank you for listening to Great by Dr. Abiola Salami. Do remember to post your commitments for today in the comment section and on your social media platforms with the hashtag GreatByDAS. That is hashtag GRITBYDAS. Your consistency in learning, practicing, and sharing what you obtained from Great can earn you some cash from friends of Dr. Abiola Salami. So, register to attend Emerge 2025, where the most active Great community members will win some cash. Visit www.tppafrica.com/emergefree to register for free. You can also pre-order Dr. Abiola Salami's book, Grit: How Young People in Developing Countries Can Grow, Rise, Innovate, and Thrive Against All Odds. Visit www.tppafrica.com/books. If you know any highly inspiring young person under 40, nominate them for the Peak Performer Africa 40 Under 40 Awards on www.tppafrica.com/awards. Make sure you join us at the Peak Performer Africa Festival in October for the Emerging Leaders Summit, where hundreds of young professionals, creatives, and entrepreneurs will come together to connect, exchange ideas, and celebrate with other high-achieving young people. You can't afford to miss the energy in the room. Visit www.tppafrica.com/great to reserve your seat. You can follow Dr. Abiola Salami at Abiola Champ on all social media platforms. We look forward to serving you another episode tomorrow.